All right, it is Thursday. It is November 19th. Let's take a look at the market today. Dow Jones finished. Computer's slow here. Finished Dow Jones plus 44.81, S&P plus 14, NASDAQ plus 103, small caps plus 1320, VIX 2311 was down 3%. Commodities, gold was 1864 minus 9, 2410 silver. Crude is 41.88. So it's kind of a choppy market. Let's take a look at the top gainers today, though. Going down the list, these are all garbage. FENG. Yes, early morning pre-market move. See this? Then sort of like faded down. So the big move was here to here, and that was way early. So that's out. FTSI made weird halts, kept going up. High Point Resources Corporation, HPR. Right here is how you play this. See this? Look at this low. This is a weird candle, but this is an ascending triangle. Put this right here. This line. Do you have a high here pre-market? Came down, another high. Tested it and came back and then really took off. So see each time here the low. And you're looking for that break. See, people probably get in there. They're looking for the break. That's why you have to give it room. You got to give it, really, when this did here, I'd say the 750. Give it that 750 line. Excuse me. To 750, that's rode up. Look at that. You don't know what it's going to do. It could come down here, come here. And it just stayed about 1320 EMA. Look at that. Incredible long here. On fire. So you move up, another move up, another move up. And then you got on this, $6 gain. Incredible move here. So you don't know what it's going to do. You just don't know. It could come up here. And if it did this and it faded back down, you got to get out. Where it came up and it really took off. So that's a great long here. You get it at 10-minute. Here, 13's over 20. Look at this. Whole time there was a sell. That's why you go further out in your time frame, and you can see this long. So that's the 10-minute. You can see here, this put in big volume the last few days. This was really tremendous. All right, FUV, FUV. I'm tired. This may move up to 1050, then came back, and there's your 1320 EMA crossing up. Got to 11. And then came up to 13, and then came back pretty hard here, and then kept going. So electric vehicle space has been hot. So, this is way above here. See, this is a nice move. This came back, there's your support here. Just like right here. So that was on the 5-minute. The 10-minute right here. 11 came back, draw this line, and really exploded up. So this is another really good long. You could probably take profit here if you did this. I mean, you see it's coming down very hard here. Let me see, get a 10-minute. $15-minute though. See, 15 minutes you got to 1150. Even the 10-minute, see, got to give it to that last moving average. So they probably stop people out, even though they could have a good gain right there. AYRO. It's got 450 to about 5, came back, exploded up, put in this real big candle down, and then found, look at this line, the 525 line, touched, and took off again. Let's see here. There's a really good long in the 10-minute. Excuse me, I'm so tired today. Yeah, it's a really good long here. So looking here, yeah, 450, 475, 5, and then some good buying points here. Here's your support here. You really have that 525 line. SONO is really quick pop up. CIIC, Merger Corp. This isn't bad. It's a $2 gain. BLNK, blink charging. This will be the 1550. And came back. See this little, that's where it's coming up. The 1328, the start of the day, these are starting to move up and it's going to find support. That's a support. And took off the 1850 and came down, and this took off too. The electric vehicle space is on fire right now. It's not bad here. Read about that 1550 line. It's another great long there. Yesterday wasn't as good as longs. Today was really good longs again, like the other day. BILI. And look at this too, the 50. See this wrap? Look at this right there. It's no coincidence. 1320 EMA. It was rated 50, then took off to 59. $9 gain. Here's another one. This was SB Switchback Energy. Just made a move up here. A little bit tighter here. See 20, 25 line. Came back to 20 and took off all the way to 25. So this is, like a $5 gain right there. So right here, and then you're playing, you see this go over, pretty much what's that 2025 line right here, this little dip. You don't like to buy the high of the day like right here, but you can do this because this broke previous high. It's not this ain't crazy penny stock too, where it made gyrations, weird moves. So this comes up. And then, your support here, see the 1329. So that really this green line, or that's today's open, or this, the 20 line. And so, once you're in here and you see it going, that's why you got to be in low, but you just don't know what it's going to do exactly. So buying the breakout on this worked. And that's because the electric vehicle space was jumping too. So yeah, 20. Then here, if this came back, even this line right here, maybe did 1975 or 29. You got to see what it does though. If you're just playing it, you got to see exactly. Your solo over 775, 1025. NET. Here's a TIGR. Came down here. 590. And this took off good to 730. Really strong long right there. Again, now CBAT. Here's LMNL. LMNL Biosciences. Look at this. Huge, tight wedge. Look at these candles. Real tight, and then it's breaking out now. Look at the volume here. Great volume. This could get a 6. Yeah, I'm not sure where it could go. Really could heat up 8. 6, 7. Who knows? On these, you're not sure where it's going to go exactly. On the weekly, yeah, it's very oversold. Look at this. Draw this line here. Oop, I just messed up my line. If you draw this right here, see this? That is very oversold. This is trying to break out now. So if you look on the weekly, I mean, this could go to 8, got 13 EMA. All right, some other plays. PIIX. Just saw another trader on Twitter. He's has a lot of followers, like 100,000. He plays a lot of swings. He likes this too. He has it going to like 9, 10. You have a sideways slide now. 550s. We're putting these wicks, bouncing. Now this comes up here, just gonna make a great run. The weekly, you're not crossed over yet. See this? It's trying to turn just a little bit. So that looks promising there. As a swing. GME, GameStop, this is going back and forth, back and forth. This could break over here. And I think it will. And this could get a 14, 15 plus on GameStop. That looks pretty strong. The run we've talked about. I have my Fibonacci retracement levels, 100 down to 23. So this is coming out of the wedge, putting some really bearish candles, then sideways. Now it's starting to like loop. When you have your 13 and 20 like cross under, this is trying to do this and come up. This could reach 60. And then if you get a 50% retracement, 65 plus. Anywhere 65, 70 plus, we'll see in that area. I'm not sure if it gets it back here exactly. Weekly. See, weekly, we just crossed over. Look at this cross. It's very important weekly. That held very strong right there. So I would look at that. And here's Dix. We talked about that. This found the bottoms coming up. And that's the cross over that. So this has more room to run on this. This could get above 57, 58 plus. Intel. GDRX, GDRX. This is really crushed down here. It's at a 7. I think the news Amazon's coming out with their pharmacy. I believe they're taking over everything. So look at this move down here from like 50. Gap. It's very strong right here. It's not a lot of data on this yet, so that's the tough part. I like these gaps usually get filled, but is this going to just come back? You don't know if this is going to fade. It's a very new stock. That's the problem. I mean, this could come back this way. It is oversold, but we've seen new stocks like this before. They'll come up, even come down hard. So it's hard to say that, but it looks bullish. Here's a Workhorse, looking strong. That's what I mean. Party coming back. There's PIIX with a huge move. Look at this, 10 to 1161 on this. Big candle. What else we got down here? RRC. CLSK, Clean Spark. ETRN. Is this trying to fill right here? GSX, this keeps like floating back and forth. Hasn't come up yet though. It could fill that gap. FSLY. There's a VVPR. Move up all the way to here. That big volume came back. And look at the low. It's getting higher, higher. Nice move here. This is looking to fill this gap maybe to 12 plus if it fills there. BYND. Filling the gap. This is slowly coming back up. HYLN. Is it staying above here? Is this going to like fade it back or just really push hard? This could, you know, really move up. We'll see here. Looks like it's just consolidating a little bit. Here's a Haynes brand. This has a gap right here to fill. This gives good potential. Yeah, I missed that. Did I get down here? I'm running down most of these here. There's the volume messed up. Let me see. Let me go back down. Let's see. BPR, BVGN. There's Blooming brands. They've all been on a great run. They're all coming way back up to where they were. This car. QGen. RDFN. Here's that TSCO. This is still like going down. It's not really turning up yet, so it's not looking great there. VLDR. It's getting overbought. It could stay overbought though. This came from a long run up here, down, and then down wedge. So this could come back. TRIL. Here's PING, PING, called this. But it came here. Once it breaks here, it broke your support and came back. Very oversold here, and big move today. That's a nice long. This is coming down. This could fill right here, fill this gap. So there's great potential here. I'm not sure if it's going to fill it all the way, but very oversold. What's the weekly look like? The weekly is very oversold too, so this could make a run. Going back up here. So a lot of good potential for swings. The market's kind of toppy. There's root. Look at this. All right, so here's SPY. Here's the wedge coming out now. Hasn't crossed down below 80 yet. 4 hours still going down. 2 hour, 1 hour. There's EVXY. This has a chance. This could come back up here. A nice little run, maybe $5 run. There's the VIX sort of sideways. There's a 4 hour. Trying to come up a little bit. It's touched 22. So we'll see with this. I think we spike back up though. I mean, it's really oversold at this point. All right, so that's it for today. Top gainers, you had like 20s, 30s, 40s stocks, some 10, 15, more than the penny stocks today. A lot of higher price stock. Electric vehicle space was on fire. So that was the area that really moved today. So that's it. Some swings. I mean, went down a lot of swings today, so they look promising. And then, yeah, a lot of day trades have been working, even like except the even besides the smaller penny stocks. You know, like this today, FUV. Look at this move, took off. So even higher price. You don't need a lot of shares either. So, all right, that's it. Please subscribe and like, and we will be back later.